Welcome to this reflection from the Yeshua community. Today we begin our series on the 7 Noahide laws, principles that Jewish tradition regards as universal for all humanity. These laws are not about converting people, and they are not a religious system. They are simply a framework for a just and livable world. In this first episode, we explore the prohibition against idolatry, and we will do so in a way that connects the ancient idea with the world we live in today. The prohibition against idolatry is often misunderstood. Many people imagine idolatry as something primitive, something that belongs to old temples, carved statues, smoke and offerings. But in Jewish thought, idolatry is not primarily about having the wrong beliefs. It is about entering into the wrong kind of relationship. Idolatry happens when someone gives divine authority, devotion, or trust to something created. It can be a spirit, an image, an object, a person, or a force of nature. It becomes idolatry when a human being treats something other than the Creator as the ultimate power, or performs rituals meant to honor a being that is not God. That is the core of the Noahide prohibition. In our part of the world, such practices are extremely rare. Most people today are secular, Christian, Muslim, or simply uninterested in religion. None of this is idolatry in the halakhic sense. Atheists worship no gods at all. Christians, despite theological disagreements, direct their worship toward the creator of the universe, and Islam represents a pure monotheism that Jewish tradition fully recognizes. This is why rabbinic authorities say that Muslims do not violate the first Noahide law, and why Christians, too, are seen as within the monotheistic framework, especially when they themselves aim to worship the one God. In Europe and North America, classical idolatry is almost non-existent, but in other parts of the world the picture is different. In parts of India, Nepal and Sri Lanka, temple traditions include offerings to images of many gods. These rituals, involving statues and devotional acts aimed at created beings, fall clearly within the classical definition of idolatry. Some African traditional religions involve the worship of ancestors or spirit beings, and the use of objects believed to hold supernatural power. These practices are also considered idolatrous in halakhic literature. This does not make the people who practice them bad or primitive. It simply means that their ritual structure conflicts with a strict monotheistic understanding of God. For modern people in the West, this command is more of an invitation to self-reflection than a warning about pagan temples. It challenges us to ask deeper questions. What holds power over my identity? What shapes my choices? Where do I place my ultimate loyalty? Even if these things are not idolatry in the halakhic sense, the Noahide principle reminds us not to give divine status to anything that cannot bear that weight. Not money, not status, not ideology, not another human being. According to Jewish tradition, the Noahide laws are not meant to suppress human curiosity or spiritual exploration. People can be reflective, spiritually sensitive, imaginative, or contemplative without coming near idolatry. The decisive question is always the same. Do you make this into a god, or is it simply part of your experience, your inner life, your journey as a human being? Thank you for listening. If you found this reflection meaningful, feel free to like, subscribe, and share it. And I want to add something more. If you have thoughts, additions, or corrections, please leave them in the comments. The Yeshua community will be grateful for your insights, and we welcome respectful dialogue. See you in the next reflection, where we continue our journey through the Noahide laws.